Hello, welcome to Webeo Futures, bite-sized educational resources at the forefront of digital marketing. In this video, we'll cover how to improve your customer journey in just 5 simple steps. Your customers are the most accurate source of information about your current customer journey. They can quickly tell you areas that work well and the areas that you can improve. Discuss the whole process from inquiry, the sales process, their onboarding, and how they rate your interactions with them in general. Use surveys, emails, and your account managers to gain as much feedback as possible. Try not to incentivize this feedback, as this could affect what they write, and you want it to be as genuine as possible. Make sure you try and cover all departments. This will allow you to find any problem areas and the areas which exceed expectations. We all now absorb so much information on a daily basis. Now you need to make sure you're making an impact. You need to find a way to really stand out. Think about customer experiences you've had. At both extremes, the great and the awful. Which brands that you know really excel in this area? Think of how easy it is to return a product on Amazon, for example, or how helpful the Apple Genius employees are and how they help solve any issues that you have. Now it's your turn. Who else can you think of? Leave a comment below on YouTube so that we can discuss it. From a business-to-business point of view, this is invaluable as you may deal with different people at different stages of the customer cycle. For example, a purchasing manager or director may initially buy your service, but they are likely to hand over the day-to-day operations to someone different. As you will likely deal with many employees over time, make the most of each interaction to ensure you build rapport and thus advocates for your company within that organization. That way, if one person leaves or moves the department, you still have other advocates of your software or service that can ensure the retention of their business. An engaged and happy employee is going to deliver a better experience to your customers. Do regular surveys of your employees too, to discover any issues that can be easily resolved to keep morale high. Many of your employees are likely to be the front line to your customers. They will hear issues from them directly and can also give feedback on any comments about things that you're doing well. A customer journey is not just about your customers though. It encompasses everyone who interacts with your brand. This is your employees, partners, and influencers who you work with too. The most important part of this process is acting on the information you receive from your team. There is nothing more demotivating than a company who asks the questions but does nothing about the feedback, which only makes employees feel unheard and unvalued. You can put as many processes as you like in place across your business, but if you do not have motivated and engaged employees, they will make very little difference to your results. Make sure your employees and all departments understand why you're tracking and implementing these changes. What outcomes are you expecting to see? Make sure that they are involved in the conversation and how best to make these changes. Bring all departments in so that they understand how they impact the customer journey. What can they do to improve it? How can they give any feedback to queries or concerns? When you initially look to map out your customer journey, you'll need to gather as much quantitative and qualitative data as possible from all areas of the business. You'll need to plug any holes in this data so that you're not making any assumptions in any areas. Track your Net Promoter Score from your employees and customers and look at key metrics that show your engagement, such as time on website and number of pages viewed. A final few points: with all this data, you need to make sure you act on it in some way, even just acknowledging it publicly if it's something that will take longer to fix. Make sure you're constantly looking at how you can improve your processes to remove pain points for customers and employees. I hope you found this video helpful. Please feel free to comment below the video should you have any questions or requests for future content, and one of our team will get back to you. We have plenty more exciting videos planned featuring cutting-edge expertise. Please follow @Webeo Global on LinkedIn to see the latest Webeo Futures assets in your feed as they go live.